I have 2 interviews today, and it's supposed to be 90 fucking degrees. So I'm going to be driving all the fuck around Charlotte. I've put as much powder on my face as I can, but that's not going to help. I'm going to sweat all my fucking makeup off. And it's super annoying because I don't want to go outside in the 90-degree weather at all. There's nothing about this day I want to do. So much driving. Everyone's like half an hour away. And I just wish I had a clear definition on what South Charlotte is. Like, what is South Charlotte? Can I Google that? What the fuck? Because my definition is not the same as other people.
And then if someone could just hire me, that would be great, so I could stop doing this. First position is only $9.50 an hour, and then the one I'm interviewing for later is $14 an hour, and both are only temporary. Fuck. One of my interviews is at Starbucks, though, so I might get a Starbucks. I might get a Frappuccino or something.
Here's the thing. I've never driven on Independence Boulevard before, and I don't know what I thought Independence Commerce Drive, where that was going to be located, but what the fuck? I mean, I made it to where I'm supposed to be going, but the anxiety I have of driving home, oh my god. Level 8. Level 8. Solid. And yeah, this is my life. So every interview I go to, I get to feel like this, because most of the time it's not where I'm comfortable driving, and who succeeds like that? Because, once I've made it here, I don't even get the relief of being like, oh, yes, I'm done. No, I have to fucking go home on Independence. And then at 2, I have to go to South Tryon to meet some dude at Starbucks. And it's like, who the fuck even knows how I get to fucking South Tryon? South Charlotte.
My goal, whatever my next job is, and none of the filters are working, is to fucking get enough money, to have enough money, to own enough money, to Uber anywhere I could ever want to go. I had my first interview, so I got that done. That's 1 out of the way. Then I have another 1 at 2. The first lady is taking 2 of 4 people hired to permanent status after 90 days. It's going to be no wait on payroll, so I would get paid immediately. And it's casual dress, more casual than this, and no talking to people. So that's good. But it's only $9.50 an hour, and it's on Independence Boulevard. The other guy, who I haven't met yet, is supposedly $14 an hour for a similar job, but I'm pretty sure it's only temporary. And I'm pretty sure he's closer than the other. But he's just a recruiter. Can I help you? He's just a recruiter. So I'd probably have to go through another interview process. So probably less likely I would get it. So just as a general poll, if it were you and hypothetically both places offered you a job, would you take less money for a higher chance of a permanent position? Or would you take more money but for a less certain period of time, potentially closer, but probably not as casual and comfortable?
Does someone need to get their nails trimmed? Do you need your nails trimmed, Mima? Look at me. Is it time?
But that's even if they want to hire me. So hopefully just someone will fucking hire me. Just hire me. Because tell you what, $19,000 a year is more than zero. And that's what I'm making right now. Because you truly can put a price on doing a job where you can put fucking headphones in your ear holes and have no one bother you while you do your job for the whole time, the whole day. And you know what that price is? $9.50 an hour. That's all I want in life, is to just sit by myself and touch paper alone. And that's fine. If the other job can offer me sitting by myself to touch paper alone for more money, then that's great. Sign me the fuck up. I'll see what he says. It's not like either of these fucking jobs are going to be my career anyway, so I really don't know why I'm worrying about it that much. Basically, it's like, do I want money or do I want money? I'd honestly recommend not going to college and just going into a trade, because literally you can save so much money and not get fucked over. Don't get me wrong, I loved going to college and I appreciate my college education, but no one else does. No one fucking else does. And even if someone does require a college degree, they're probably only paying you $1 or $2 more than someone who didn't go to college. I mean, my boyfriend has a college degree and speaks 3 languages, and he doesn't even really make that much. So it's like, what the fuck is important? No one cares. Basically, unless you're an engineer or have your PhD, then you're fucked. That's what you can be in America. You can be a surgeon or you can be an engineer. And if you're not those things, then you can work minimum wage. And that's what I've learned.
Thank you. I'm so clean, Mima. Thank you, Mima. So clean. Thanks, Mima.
I can talk to people. My whole last job was talking to people. I have no problem doing it. I can do it. I will do it. I probably will have to at some point. But I love not talking to people. It brings me enjoyment to a degree just below sexual arousal when I think about getting paid and not talking to people. Because you know what I'm really fucking good at? Production. At my last job, they had to raise the quota. Well, not my last one. The one before last, they had to raise the quota because I was doing so much work so fast. And I was allowed to fucking watch Netflix while I did that job. Do you know how happy I was at that job? Bliss. I would love nothing more than for whatever job I get to be me sitting at a desk, pulling staples out of papers, shoving them in a scanner, listening to music, or watching TV. Will it be my career? Probably not. Will I, if I died and that was my career, would I regret it? Fuck no. Not at all. Because you know what sucks more that you make more money for? Customer service, retail, fast food, being a cashier. The list goes on and on. You know what else could be worse? Jobs that require you to be outside. Nope, none of that. No sir, no ma'am. Air conditioning? That's fine. Perfect. Kids? Fuck that. So if for some reason the worst I could do is make $9.50 to sit on my ass and love my life, that's fine. Because here's the thing, I'm going to save money and pay off the people I owe, but guess what? Jeffree Star's coming out with a summer collection that's only going to be like $40 or $50, and Jacqueline's releasing a new palette, so...
I was trying to show my boyfriend an article that they now make rompers for men, and I don't think he knew what a romper was. And I was like, it's wild to be a man. It never occurred to me that I just know what a romper is, and it's never occurred to me that I just know what certain clothes are called, and he's like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, it's a romper. And then when you try to explain clothes, you feel stupid. I'm like, it's basically like a V-neck t-shirt sewn onto a pair of shorts. It's a romper. That's just what it is. It's a romper. Like, it's the summer version of a pantsuit. Like, I don't know how to describe it in a way that is cute and not terrible, other than it is a romper. How do you not know what a... But I guess when you're a man, you don't have 15 versions of every item of clothing. You literally have, like, work shirts, not work shirts, work pants, and not work pants.
I slept like 7 hours and 45 minutes last night, but anytime I wake up in the morning, my body just knows, like, fuck that. Like, I'm so exhausted when I wake up early. It doesn't matter. Even if I sleep like 10 hours and I wake up before probably 10 in the morning, my body's like, no, nap time.
What the fuck is my problem? I know I don't have to be there till 2, but I'm like, I'm gonna leave now. It's 12:45. It takes 19 minutes to get there. I just can't stand waiting to, like, be places when I know I have somewhere to go. I hate just, like, sitting around waiting to leave the house. So I guess I'll just go sit in Starbucks for an hour. And off I go on another driving adventure where I have no idea where I'm going. Can someone explain to me why Westinghouse Boulevard is literally like just train tracks and trucks with their hazards on? That was worse than Independence. Fuck this, dude. Like, fuck this. I don't want to go to interviews anymore unless they're reasonably close to my house because this is fucking bullshit for my anxiety. So that drive was actually my worst fucking nightmare relative to the other drives I took today, and I'm so over it. I'm going in and I'm taking a Klonopin and going... I have a bead of sweat dripping down my chin. I had to drive on Westinghouse, which was so much worse. Then I had to drive on South Boulevard, which was not fun. Why are you wood chipping my fucking... The fuck?
I swear they have been doing lawn work and yard work and maintenance and wood chipping and edging and fucking leaf blowing for days. So fucking anyway, I met with that guy and he was really nice, but he was there for all of like 10 fucking minutes. So I did all that driving and stressing out for like 10 minutes when we could have just not. And he was basically saying like, I don't know how long this is going to take, because I was like, yeah, I'm more interested in your position, but someone's probably going to be offering me one sooner, so what should I do? And he said some phrase about one hand in the money is better than two in the bushel, or one in your face is better than two in the bushes, or some shit, which means take the other job. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, is the phrase, which means if you have one bird, that's better than the two birds you haven't caught yet. So anyway, hopefully that other lady offers me the job. I'll still hopefully get an interview from these people if they don't, and that's that. And now my head hurts and I'm exhausted.
Oh, and let me just tell you about this fucking cunt that was driving. So I had to make a right onto South Boulevard, but I needed to get over 2 lanes to make a left, not south. So anyway, I made my right turn. I did not cut anyone off. She was way behind me when I made the right, but she was behind me, and I guess that made her mad, and she like cut around me, and then I realized I needed. So it was this blonde bitch, and I turned on my signal, and I looked at her like, you gonna let me over? And no one would let me over, and I was like, okay, and then I really needed to get the fuck over, like really. So she pulls there was enough space for me to get over, so I like look at her and turn my blinker on again, like, okay, like, are you gonna let me over? She fucking speeds up to be next to me, and then stays next to me on purpose and looks right at me and doesn't let me over. So I had to take a whole different route home on a terrible street because of this cunt. So anyway, I hope her mom gets lung cancer and she suffers for a very long time. Not her mom. I hope her mom dies and she suffers for a very long time. So, oh, Katie, you're so horrible for wishing such a thing on someone. Yeah, well, I don't fucking block people in traffic and try to road rage people, so never once in my life have I not, on purpose, not let someone over. If anything, I will stop and let someone over because I know driving sucks. Like, why do people need to be rude to strangers? I don't understand. Like, you need to be openly rude to me for why? For what? I didn't even cut her off. Like, I don't.
Hugh, you're here. What did you do today, Mima? I miss you.
So anyway, whatever. I just don't want to drive anymore. Right, Mima?
I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive either. I can't. I don't have thumbs, Mom. I can't. Mia, you want to sit on me? Sit on my butt. Mia, hey, sit on my butt. Are you sitting? That's a good sit, huh? You're on my butt. That's a good sit.
Oh, also, while I was making that right onto South Tryon, I banged the fuck out of my low-riding ass car onto the curb, and I forgot to check out if it's okay. Honestly, it was the loudest I've ever heard my car bang on anything. My car literally sits like this far off the ground. I don't understand why it was made that way. It's terrible all the time. And you know what? I'm actually even gonna put on my pajamas. I'm not doing shit today. I'm not looking at shit for the rest of the fucking day. Right, Mima? Right, Mima?
Please. Mia, come here. Are you coming? Mia, come here. Getting her nails trimmed. Who's gonna have the prettiest nails? It's Mima. Yeah. Mama, you tricked me. I hate this, Mama. You tricked me. I don't want them trimmed, Mama.
Look how uneven my bottom teeth are.
Mia's so stupid. If you guys have been watching my Snapchat, you've seen when Fernando holds her and I say, give daddy a kiss, and she leans her head up. She's so dumb. I held her in my lap in the bathroom. I always trim her nails in the same place. I always just hold her in my lap and hold her feet and trim her nails. And I put her in my lap and she was trying to give me kisses. She thought we were just She was literally just like laying in my lap, looking up at me lovingly, trying to kiss me. Like, she thought I genuinely just wanted to hang out with her in the bathroom. And I was like, no. Now she's mad at me and she won't come near me. Once I pulled out the clippers, she looked up at me like, how dare you?
But anyway, I just took my Klonopin and now I'm laying down and I'm in my pajamas and I'm holding my boob. So I feel better. Hopefully I'll nap.
Did you forgive me, Mama? Did you forgive me? Are you my friend again? I love you. I love Mama. Are you the happiest little baby? Are you a happy girl? Look at you, Mama. Look at this happy girl. Yeah.
So we call the cat Mima all the time, or Mimita, but her name is Mia, and I think that's our fault because a lot of people refer to her as Mima on my social media. I personally don't care what you refer to her as, but I just thought it was funny when I saw someone seriously outside of our family refer to her as Mima. It's Mia. Just wanted to give that.
Packed one duffel bag, and we also had a coffee kit with us as well.
What were you doing?
Coffee kit.
Cool. Our power went out for no fucking reason and came back on, and then the fire alarm beeped really long, and now our internet won't work.
And I'm just, thinking maybe the internet wouldn't have gone out if they weren't fucking hacking up the yard outside every fucking day. Do you hear it? Do you not remember me posting on Saturday morning that they were doing this? It is Tuesday, and they were doing it before Saturday. So I guess I have to go just take a nap now because the internet's not working, and I'm not about to start fucking with the router before Fernando gets home, so... Thanks, yard guys. Can't even just have nice things. I've spent so much of my life existing with popcorn being stuck somewhere between my skin and my shirt.
I turn 24 in a month, or if my Fitbit watch would ever work, like, this is what it's like to have a Fitbit. You just do this all the time and you're...
When you do this, your Fitbit watch is supposed to, show you the time, but in reality, you just fling your wrist around, and the only time your Fitbit does light up is when you're trying to fucking sleep and you move. Anyway, whatever. All I was trying to say is I turned 24 in less than a month, and age 24 feels like 23, feels like 22, feels like 21, feels like 20. I haven't felt different. I feel mildly more mature and extremely more anxious, so... For my birthday, I want the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Summer Collection, if it's out, and I want the new Jaclyn Hill palette, if it's out. If not, I don't want anything. In my last snap, I said of God herself, and I did mean that, because I was like, God is totally a woman, but then I thought about the state of our universe and our world, and I was like, nah. God is just some male dumb dick who thinks he knows everything and likes to mansplain shit and makes a lot more money than the middle class. That's that. Because if God was a woman and was actually real, Flint, Michigan would have clean fucking water. Anyway, I'm for real taking a nap now. Even though our internet came back. Bye. Good night. See you later.
What I do is listen to me sing though. I'm gonna hit him with another rhyme though.
That's a good one. Good job, Beef. What's his message in this song?
Chase checks, fuck bitches. Chase checks, don't chase no bitches though.